Back to another episode of the Standard Podcast. I am your host, Steve Hare, along with my co-host, Jacob Anderson.
How's it going?
Today, we kind of will be staying on the free agent train, just a little different today. We're going to be talking about the greatest free agent signings in the history of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
History?
I just said the history.
History.
All right, rough start. Anyways... Yeah, we'll just be going down the line, kind of just naming guys and what they did with their time in Pittsburgh, and free agency wasn't always a thing, so it's not as long as list as a casual football fan might think.
But
But
it's the Steelers too, so
yeah,
sign anybody
we're not big spenders, but
or anything.
not at the moment. But yeah, we got a good list of names today that we're going to go through and kind of give you a history lesson.
Only the important ones.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about Sepulveda.
I mean, we could talk about our
Sepulveda.
punter if you want to, but
He's my guy.
yeah, Big Dan,
He was a good guy. So was Brad Wing.
Brad Wing. Oh, he was number 9 too, wasn't he?
Was he?
I think so.
He wasn't good.
Yeah,
We traded him for Boz.
yeah.
That was a great trade.
I'd say that's a W.
Trade Brad Wing for Boz. Because
Absolutely.
the Giants had a kicker.
I remember that.
I was like, who the
That
hell is
was,
Chris
that, was
Boswell?
that was a good trade in hindsight.
Oh yeah, he's probably the second best kicker in the AFC.
He's a beast. But yeah, so we'll get into it with our history lesson, Dan.
Enlighten me.
Starting with this is right up my alley. So.
Even though I know who all these guys are.
You should. But 1993, I believe that was the first year of free agency in the NFL.
Dope.
And I guess back in 1993, the Steelers were big spenders.
They signed one guy.
Well, that one guy is like one of the best defensive players ever. So,
Oh yeah.
1993, Pittsburgh signs Hall of Fame linebacker Kevin Green. What he did in his short time in Pittsburgh, he was only there for 3 years, but he made him count. Made the Pro Bowl twice, was an All-Pro, led the NFL in sacks his second year there, with only 14, so it's not a lot, I guess, but still good. He had about 36 sacks in 3 years in Pittsburgh. Was a member of their Super Bowl 30 team. That's all I'm going to say about that game. And
Fair enough.
third all time on the NFL career sack list. I think he is like 160 or something. So, and he was an outside linebacker. That's pretty impressive. And
the Steelers love their outside linebackers.
yes, they do. That's Pittsburgh way. And yeah, Hall of Famer and member of the Steelers Hall of Honor. So.
He was only here for 3 seasons.
Yeah, 3 seasons, but he made him count. So, rest in peace, Kevin Green.
He's a cool guy.
He was a cool guy. I have his jersey.
Yeah, you have everyone's jerseys.
I
now.
know. Well, I'm a
You're
big
just
jersey.
buying all the old jerseys now.
I love my jerseys, man.
I don't know.
I got it for over 50% off as well. So,
The only old jersey I ever bought was a Troy Polamalu. I think I got that this year.
well, that's a good one to
And
have.
now I guess Ben Roethlisberger.
He does count as he's retired.
That is my Devin Bush jersey.
Yeah, you can burn that one.
Hey,
Have you burned that one
He's
yet?
still there. He's still there.
Yeah, that's
Maybe when he leaves. They didn't get his 5th-year option. So.
It's true.
Big Devin Bush guy. I'm a huge Devin Bush guy. Big fan. Big fan of Devin
You
Bush.
still have hope for Devin Bush?
After they traded another first, and a second to get him, I had to hold out hope for him. Because we lost a lot of draft picks because of him.
Fair enough. He's got to prove himself still.
He has Miles Jack. Hey, free agent right there.
Miles Jack.
Just like naming off free agent. Miles Jack.
Yeah, we can talk about Miles Jack.
The only linebacker. Oh, besides Farrier.
Yeah.
One of the only linebackers the Steelers actually signed a free agency.
We'll get to him.
Oh, well, we signed Mark. Hey, Mark Barron.
Mark Barron. 1 year wonder. Not even a wonder because he
He's
sucked. Was he 2 years?
Maybe. I don't
I
know.
thought it was
Arthur Mokes.
he actually wasn't terrible.
He was pretty bad.
It could be worse.
He was.
Could be Mark Barron.
Mark Barron was okay. At least Arthur Mokes wasn't like a former first overall pick.
That's true. I mean, he was
Arthur Moaks was not a 5th-round pick.
he was decent before he came to the Steelers, I guess.
Yeah, he was younger. He
With
was
the
on the
Bills,
Rams.
right?
No, the Rams.
No, Mark
Oh.
Barron was on the Rams.
Man, Mark Barron was on the Rams. Arthur Moaks was on the Bills, yeah.
Mark Barron played safety before he played linebacker too, I think.
It's kind of like a Keanu Neal situation.
Yeah, he was
Yeah, it's like kind of like Jamal Adams, like what Jamal Adams should do.
doesn't do.
Probably should. Actually, no, Jamal Adams would be the opposite. He should go from safety to linebacker.
Honestly, probably he can't. He's like one of our flag football team members
Which one?
who will not be named.
There's like 3 of them.
The one.
Ian?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Had a couple drops last practice. Whenever this is going to be posted. March 13th was the last practice.
Oh.
Yeah. Or March 20th. No, it was March 20th. Was the last practice. So whenever this is going to be posted.
Yeah. Whenever we need to, I guess. But yeah. Anyways, we'll
Just throwing shots at Ian while we can.
sorry, Ian.
No, we're not.
Well, there's our flag football discussion for the week.
He'll be on a podcast soon enough. He'll be here somewhere.
Our season is starting soon,
Week and a half from now.
about a week and a half. So
Well, from this when this is being recorded. But
Yeah. by the time this is out, this will probably be out.
maybe we'll have some of our flag football members like Ian or Joe. That's about anybody that really knows
Yeah, well,
enough football to talk about on a podcast.
down the line, we plan on having
Batista.
some guests.
Oh, let's have Batista on it. Why not?
Oh,
Get Batista in here.
that would make his day.
Would it?
Yeah, I think so.
Does he want to be on the podcast?
Probably
Get Batista in on here.
starting center.
It's a great center.
As long as he comes back from that shoulder injury,
He's fine.
I think he's fine.
Go to Cleveland. He'll be fine.
He'll be good.
But
Also,
you're gonna go see LeBron.
feel better about Batista.
No.
But
he's fine. He's fine.
well,
He'll play.
let's not get too far off topic.
We get off topic every. Last episode was off topic.
Well, yeah, let's not do that again.
But we were on the topic. We still were talking about free agency with Mark Barron and Arthur Moaks.
That's true.
Two great linebackers for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's true. Great linebackers.
Oh, fantastic!
Okay.
They're great.
I guess.
They were great for the community of Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Just like Deshaun Watson was for Houston.
And now Cleveland.
To be very hands-on there too.
Great fit. I see what you did there.
Yeah, he was very hands-on in Houston. Now he's very hands-on in
His
Cleveland.
hands-on approach with the Cleveland Browns.
Really enjoys the approach with the Browns.
Oh yeah,
Especially that $240 million contract. that he gave him.
absolutely.
He's a great guy though. Hands-on.
Hands-on approach.
Maybe on the back too.
Anyways,
Woo.
well, we'll continue down.
Oh, speaking of quarterbacks.
Oh,
Tommy Maddox.
Tommy Matt. Well, not quite yet.
Oh, we're not there
We got
yet?
A couple guys. before
We'll
Tommy
go
Maddox.
before him. I love Tommy.
So another maybe lesser known free agent signing for at least a casual Steelers fan. Back in 1994, we signed running back / fullback by the name of John L. Williams.
Who cares? Who cares?
Okay, well, he was
No one cares about him.
I thought it was just a fun fact that year,
It's a fun fact that you just know him and people don't.
yes, but also that year as a fullback, he led the team in receptions
It doesn't surprise me.
with 51. He's our leading pass catcher
Oh.
for that year.
Quarterbacks weren't the Steelers' strong point for the 80s and 90s.
Now, fuck you, Neil O'Donnell. I'm sorry, this is a PG show.
No,
I
it's
should
not.
not have said that.
Could
but,
have 7. Actually, could have 8.
8
Fuck you, Aaron Rodgers.
No, we just got to get our shots in at those guys.
Could have came to Pittsburgh, decided not to. I hate the guy now. Again.
Yeah, I've always
I
hated
now
him,
hate him again.
but now I really hate him. So, yeah, I just thought that was a fun fact, so I wanted to let you know about John L. Williams. So
I love my fullbacks.
There's your fun fact for the day.
I do love it. Derek Watt!
Derek Watt, best fullback in the game.
I love my fullbacks.
I mean,
Roosevelt next was not free agent. He was drafted him.
we love our fullback.
I love Rosie.
Absolutely. Best catch by a fullback you'll ever see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mossed some guy in the end zone for a 3-yard touchdown.
It's even better because it was against the Ravens.
Yeah, that's right. It was. We smacked them.
I just recently watched that game. That's why I say
That
that.
was a good game.
Never
forget.
I love watching my old games.
Yeah,
NFL Game Pass, $9.99 for the whole off season.
it's a good deal.
It really
That's
is.
a very good deal.
Too bad I ordered it 2 days before they went to the $9.99 for the whole off season. I paid for $20 for the entire off season. Still not bad.
As long as you can watch the games, that's all I need.
And watch. They don't have the 2008 America's Game team thing.
Oh, the DVD.
No, like don't you like America's Game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
They don't
the Super Bowl DVD.
Well, yeah, they play on NFL. They don't have it on Game Pass. They have every other Super Bowl but the 2008 Steelers.
They have all the other America's games.
Yeah,
except
except
for
the 2008 Steelers.
that's biased.
I know.
They must hate the Steelers.
I'm kind of pissed off by that.
You don't own the DVD.
I don't have a DVD player anymore.
You can like play.
Well, I want to watch
PlayStation.
it. Like when I do Saturday cardio, I'm either watching a Steelers game
Yeah,
or I'm watching an America's game.
yeah.
I want to watch the 2008 America's game because they have some
great.
very inspirational music playing in the background of those games sometimes.
Yes, they do.
And you're like, damn, this is good.
It is very good. Can't you like play it in like just insert it in the PlayStation or something?
I don't have. So I have a PS5 now, but it's the digital version of the PS5. So there's no disc slot anymore.
discs.
Yeah. Man, I'm contemplating watching Steeler games while I'm lifting now too.
I mean,
I guess I wonder how that would be because
Yeah.
it would just be white noise in my ear now instead of music.
well, it depends. If you watch Steelers Ravens game from back in the day, that'll get you going.
Oh yeah, because they have the Mortal Kombat
Exactly. It
touchdown
works.
song.
Best touchdown song ever.
They still play it now.
We spent.
Well, they play black and do they play black and yellow now?
Well, yeah. That took us forever to find that song.
I found it.
I know.
And
It took
it's
like 2 days.
You know what the weirdest way I found it was? I went on Twitter, went all the way back to 2009, and someone was complaining about the Mortal Kombat song. And I'm like, no way, it's Mortal Kombat.
Wait.
So I'm in a PlayStation party with Ian and Luke, and I play it, and they go, no way.
It was a tweet from
It's
2009.
a tweet from
Jesus.
2009. I went in the archives.
That's pretty impressive.
That was the archives of Twitter.
That's a long time ago.
Mortal
That's impressive, though.
I now know. It was driving me crazy for about 12 hours.
I mean, yeah.
That
took you
I went to
forever.
office hours. I went to my office hours, 2 hours trying to find it, couldn't find it. I went to class. I had my earbuds in, was not paying attention to my professor. I'm just like listening to just the same thing. I'm like, what is happening? I can't. I knew it was familiar to me too. I just couldn't put my
I
finger
remember
on it.
once you found it. I remember.
But here's the thing: we never played it during the games. Like we said, we didn't play it during the games now, and we never did.
It's just Renegade or.
In the jungle.
No, not In the Jungle. The Lion Sleeps Tonight. That's what the song's actually called. In the
It's
Jungle.
not.
Yes, it is. In the Jungle is just a lyric.
I thought it was just what in the jungle.
No, The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
And then it was Here We Go. There's always Here We Go.
All right, here we go. Steelers 2010 version. Gotta be the 2010
I thought it was the
version.
2008 version.
No, it's always been the 2010 version.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
At least the one I play before every game, it's 2010 version.
We started doing that in 5th grade.
Yeah.
Playing this song.
It's tradition, man.
I hate that. I hate the In the Jungle song that you play.
I love
I hate it.
it. I love it.
Well, I hate that song because you always play the dumb version too with the stupid animals.
Not anymore. Well, I used to.
Oh no, now you play on Apple Music.
I have it downloaded. Great song.
No.
We'll agree to disagree.
Yeah. I'm not listening to that. If when we're driving to Pittsburgh, I'm not listening to that song in the car.
I don't put it on the car. It's only a game song. It's not a pre-game song.
You don't want to play it while going through the Ford pit.
No, I
pit
don't.
tunnel.
I'll play Black and Yellow when I'm going through the forest.
No, you gotta play Renegade.
I play Black and Yellow.
Oh come on.
That's what I do.
You always play Renegade because right when that wet rain drops, you see the city right when
Bridge.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It is.
You have to play Renegade. I still think we need to go to a Ravens game this year.
Well,
Steelers,
we gotta wait and see what the schedule's like.
No, I just say we go to a Ravens game no matter what. Even if we have to go to back-to-back games.
Even if it's like September or something.
Yeah,
I guess.
it's gonna be warm. Why would you want to go in it's freezing cold?
There's.
What happens if they're 5-11 and it's freezing cold?
Then I'd ask for a refund.
You see, you can't do that. I'd rather go in September when they have promise.
Yes, but like, I can handle the cold as long as it's not raining. I don't really care. But
It's more likely to rain and snow in December than in September and October, especially in Pittsburgh.
snow doesn't bother me. Rain bothers me.
Snow bothers me.
It's just beautiful. You look at those old games, like the Chargers game from 2000, both of the Chargers games from 2008.
Yeah, it looked cold.
It's December. It's like 10 degrees and a snow-covered field.
Yeah.
It's like the most beautiful thing ever.
Yeah, except it looked freezing cold for everyone there.
Well, they were there, weren't they? Fight the pain.
That's when people actually showed up to games.
Because they were actually good. Maybe that's
They've
why.
been good for the past 2 years, and the attendance has been low.
Well,
Because people buy
Yeah.
tickets and then don't show up.
that's true.
Because Steelers games are always sold out, quote unquote, sold out.
Yeah.
But
then nobody actually goes. Or
it's
they
because
give
the
them away.
season ticket holders are assholes and they don't show up.
I want season tickets. I'll go to the games.
See, but we're different, I guess, because you know who has Steelers season tickets right now?
Oh.
There's a 40-year waiting list. You know who owns all
yeah,
these?
yeah.
It's all the 70-year-old people
That aren't going to go to.
that aren't going to go to games. Get rid of them.
Sell them. Just do something with them. Give
Hurry
them
up
away.
and die so I can have them.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hurry up and die. I need my tickets.
Well, on that note,
It's a morbid way of thought, I know, but
we're going to get back to our free agents here because
it's all on the same topic.
yeah.
It's all there.
And if you couldn't tell by now, we just get on rants about this team, whatever it may
It's
be.
just, they really make me angry. So do Steelers fans.
Some of them do. Yeah.
A lot of them do.
Some of them do.
You know the geniuses on Twitter. They know.
Oh,
they know what the Steelers need before the
self-proclaimed
Steelers need.
geniuses. Talking about you, Filippone. We're talking about you.
Oh, I hate Filippone, man. he's the worst. God.
He's not listening to this, so
No.
we'll get our shots in at Filippone.
He goes, I only want Kenny Pickett, but Malik Willis has a cannon of an arm. But he only wants Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
I want the Steelers to trade up so badly.
Me too.
I want them to do it right now.
We'll find out in a month. It's a long wait.
Imagine they take the Giants number 5 spot. I feel like we would be upset no matter which way they would go, though.
If we,
Because I really want Kenny Pickett or Malik Willis, but I can't really choose which one I really want the
Me
more.
neither.
So I won't be happy with whoever they choose.
well, I would. I don't know.
I'd be more happy if they cut Mason Rudolph the end draft.
That'd be the ideal scenario.
Unless they go, actually no, they were going with 4 quarterbacks. We only have 3 right now
Yeah. Well, they want to go with 4
because
quarterbacks.
Josh Dobbs is dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
No, he's going into space.
Is he?
Yeah.
What?
You not on Twitter?
I didn't see that anywhere.
Yeah, Josh Dobbs is going to space with Tennessee.
Really?
He's gonna be a great OC one day.
Maybe that space there will
Maybe
improve.
he'll be making plays in space.
Improve his brain.
He has a whole ass playbook in space.
Yeah. If you just want to,
Imagine he forgets it when he comes back home. Damn it! It's in the ISS.
you just want to learn football, just go to space for 2 weeks.
He's gonna be there for a couple months.
That's a couple months.
You don't go to the ISS just for a couple days or weeks. The International Space Station, you're there for like a month, like 6 months.
Yeah.
It's a whole mission.
Well, no, I meant
when
like,
you go to the international, it's a whole mission trip for this International Space Station.
good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. That's pretty cool.
Can we talk about Tommy Maddox now?
We got 2 more guys
Oh,
before
come
Tommy
on.
Maddox. They'll be quick.
I have nothing to say about Tommy Maddox. Just he's a predecessor.
We got next up we got Chemo von Oelhoffen.
What?
You don't know Chemo von Oelhoffen?
No, I do. It's just I didn't know that's how you say his last name.
Chemo von Oelhoffen, the guy who laid a dirty hit on Carson Palmer in that playoff game against the Bengals.
He got pushed.
It was not dirty.
He
He
got
apologized. End of story.
Just because you apologize doesn't mean it's not a dirty hit.
Well, it wasn't a dirty
He
hit.
got pushed.
Yeah, he got pushed into
It's
it.
not dirty. He doesn't have to apologize for being pushed. I wouldn't apologize.
No, I mean, he didn't have to, but he
Joey
did.
Porter would never apologize.
Well, that's the Steeler way. You don't apologize. You don't help him up, and you don't
You
apologize.
help him up.
No, you don't.
That's all Troy Polamalu used to do is help people up.
Well, Troy Polamalu is different than the linebackers. The linebackers don't help people up.
Shaz did.
Well, that's the problem with the new Steelers, that they help people up. Back
Don't ever talk shit about Shaz.
I won't talk about him, but you go back, you listen. I heard a story once. Back
Probably Lambert.
now, it was with Greg Lloyd. Greg Lloyd's right up there, by the way.
He's right there.
Beast.
You're taller than. You're actually your whole face is taller than Greg Lloyd.
Yeah, that's what we walked when we walked in to take the picture. It's like, oh damn, I'm the short one in this group.
So is Hines.
Well, Hines is short.
But Hines has always been short.
He's Greg Lloyd's 6'2", so he's not short.
How are all three of you guys taller than Greg Lloyd? If I was there, I'd just be like, I would just wait the picture now.
You'd be shorter than Hines too.
Oh, of course I'd be shorter than Hines.
Hines is like 6 feet, I think.
Hines, yeah, he's 6 feet.
Yeah, they're not short. Just runs in the family.
Nice.
Yeah, but back to Greg Lloyd.
Thanks for that.
There was one time, I guess, one of the rookie linebackers back in the day tackled someone, and he tried helping him up, and he slapped his hand away. He's like, no, we don't do that here.
We don't help each other up.
I'm like, yep, that's the Steeler way.
Or the asshole way. Mike
Well-
Tomlin would never. Mike Tomlin believes in sportsmanship. Except when it's the refs. That's terrible.
Well,
It's an embarrassment.
yeah,
It's horrible. It's just,
you can say that
it's
again.
terrible. It's an embarrassment. I love that quote. I love that quote line from him.
Well, he's got a lot
It was
of
an
good quotes.
embarrassment.
He's got some good one, fam.
He hates the refs. He probably hates the refs more than I do at this point.
Well, that's tough to do then.
You think Mitch Trubisky's going to get calls now for roughing the passer? Because Ben never did. Every other quarterback got it. Do you think Mitch is going to get
Maybe it's just a Steeler thing. Maybe the Steelers don't get rough in the passer calls. That's what I think it is.
Well, it's Mason Rudolph doesn't deserve.
Well, no, Mason Rudolph doesn't deserve it. Mitch Trubisky absolutely deserves it.
So will Malik Willis.
Yeah.
I think I'm on the Malik Willis train at this point. I really do think I like Malik Willis more than Kenny Pickett at this point.
Well, save that for draft episode.
That's like we have like five more. We have like 5 more episodes before the draft.
3.
Are we gonna be doing a live draft episode?
We could.
Oh, we should do that.
Now that's a good
That's
idea.
a good
actually.
idea, yeah.
I like that.
So it could be a 3-hour episode.
That's on Thursday. I don't work Thursdays, so that'll work.
Congratulations.
Bingo.
It's a 3-hour episode.
Live draft episode Thursday, April 28th. I don't know how we're gonna go.
We should have Joe and Ian here. We have a 4-man. So we have more to talk about.
We could do that.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's a good idea.
that'll be their episode.
Yeah,
But
I like that idea.
I don't know. I'll have to figure out how we'll go live then. But
We won't go live. We'll just record it and then post it right after.
it's like reaction sort. Okay, that's what you're saying.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to live stream it to YouTube like Pat McAfee does?
I mean, we could do that, but
can I be like a Mel Kiper?
sure. You can be whatever you want to be.
Have you ever seen the Pat McAfee clip where the guy was pretending to be Mel Kiper and he was a Packers fan? So when they drafted Jordan Love, and he goes, "Well, God damn it! The one guy you can't piss off, you have now pissed off inside the Packers organization." Because he was trying to pretend to be Mel Kiper and like not react, and then I think the Packer fan just took over him. He just goes, "God damn it!"
Yeah, we're gonna cut to a quick commercial break.
No, Pat McAfee was dying.
I did see that. That was funny.
Oh my god, that whole show is so funny.
It's a good show. Shout out to them.
Yeah, because they watch this.
Yes.
They listen to this.
Well, I like to give out my shout outs, man. Anyways,
Really?
we got one more before Tommy Maddox, so it's almost Tommy time.
Perfect. It's almost Tommy time.
We got 2001. We signed Jeff Hardings,
Nice.
the center. Jeff Hardings continues the good tradition of Steelers centers. It's the only good position we ever have on the O-line, really, is centers.
Really?
Most of the time.
Really?
Most of the time, yeah. Or that's usually our strongest position.
Really?
Not now, it's not.
Yeah. Hassenauer. He's not even on the team anymore.
Yeah.
Mason Cole. We raise your glass to you, Mason Cole.
There you go. You're gonna continue the Steeler way. Strong centers.
James Daniel might be doing that.
He's not playing center.
Just carry on the strong Steeler way.
Oh. Well, yeah, he'll do that. No problem.
Because no one else on that O line is going to do it.
Exactly. Jeff Hardings, though, 2-time Pro Bowler, 1-time first team All Pro, 2004,
Good for him.
2006 Super Bowl champion, and in 6 years with the Steelers, he only missed 1 start.
Speaking of offensive linemen, Was Villanueva a free agent?
Uh,
Because I think he was.
Was
He was on the practice squad for a while for the Steelers. He was on the practice squad for 2 years before being elevated. He might have been a free agent.
he could have been.
Villanueva, we raised your glass to you too. Except you kind of suck.
And he went to the Ravens. Where is he now? Is he still with the
And then he
Ravens?
said it was as awkward as making out with your sister. Probably the worst analogy you can make.
That's a bad analogy.
Pretty.
I mean, yeah, it's
analogy.
awkward, but you can come up with something better.
Maybe as awkward as the Browns signing Deshaun Watson for the highest contract in the NFL.
Yeah.
It's pretty awkward.
That's the Browns' way. Clowns' way.
It's Cleveland.
But now we got Tommy Maddox. What do you want to say about Tommy Maddox?
He was the predecessor to Ben Roethlisberger.
Was.
We will forever love him for being injured.
We do think
He-
we do thank Tommy Maddox.
He was
for that.
probably every Steelers fan's favorite injury.
I mean, no disrespect.
No, all the disrespect because he sucked.
No, it wasn't that
He
bad.
was bad.
It could have been a lot
He was
worse.
bad.
Between
He was bad.
the Ben era and the Bradshaw era, it's probably. I mean, it's not saying much. He's
Neil
probably.
O'Donnell was better. Let's be honest here.
I'd say they're kind of even.
No, Neil O'Donnell.
Tommy
was better.
Maddox has a cool story. I guess what I'm trying to get
It's a
at.
Jim Kelly story.
What's Jim Kelly's story?
I don't know. I feel like he went to the Canadian Football League or something.
Now it's like the USFL or something.
The USFL is the new league now.
Now there used to be a
Really?
USFL.
Hey, go Maulers.
Tommy Maddox, no, he was like an insurance salesman because he was out of the league for several years.
But Tommy Maddox went to the USFL, or he played in another league though before the NFL.
Before the NFL?
Yeah.
Well, he was in the NFL. Then he was out of the
Didn't
league.
he play like the Canadian Football League or something?
I have no idea. It might have.
It's a Jim Kelly story.
Maybe he did both.
I don't like Jim Kelly either.
Jim Kelly was a Steelers fan growing up.
I would be too.
Yeah, good. I'll give him that.
Too bad he's a horrible person.
Well, this is not a Jim Kelly hate show, so
Could be.
could be, but it's not.
Could be.
Okay. Well, we'll get into the.
He was not a good. He was not a great guy. Had some incidents.
I don't really know much about Jim Kelly.
He had some
so-
incidents.
Well, I don't need to know about him then. We'll leave it at that. He had some incidents.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Well, we'll get into more of some childhood guys now that
More.
we will get to Waldy more.
I love Day.
We got to watch growing up. We'll start with actually, since we just talked about Tommy Maddox, we'll go right into Charlie Batch. What do you got to say about Charlie Batch?
Old man Charlie.
Old
Batch.
man Charlie.
We'll always remember his Ravens game where he
Iconic.
missed a lot of throws.
But he won.
Should not have won.
But he won.
He should not have won.
That's all that matters is that he won.
Ooh, he missed a wide open Mike Wallace in the back of the end zone. I mean, he was butt booty naked. 10 yards, no one around him. He overthrows it by 15 yards.
Oh, yeah, he did.
And I'm watching that game replay. I'm like, I would remember the story and not the plays.
Remember what counts. I mean, I think NFL Films on YouTube just did a segment on Charlie Batch. I watched it. It was good. I don't really remember what it was about, but
You could probably play better quarterback than Mason Rudolph.
well, I think most people could. But I'd have faith in Charlie Batch.
Doug Hodges did. Doug Hodges isn't even in the NFL anymore.
No, he's not. He was in the CFL.
He's still there.
Yeah.
He has a talk show actually now.
He does. Forget what it's called.
90 feet some of the fans hating on him for having it though. So is Mark. Oh no, Mark.
Well,
Madden.
Mark Madden's just
Oh,
idiot,
God.
and he's fat.
He's gonna die of heart disease soon.
I know.
Apparently, my dad says that my dad knew Mark Madden because they were in the same roller.
Really?
They were in the same roller hockey league. He was so Mark
Madden played. What did he play? Goalie?
No, he was the coach.
Oh, okay.
So my dad actually. So no, it's a funny story. My dad actually played against Mark Madden's team for roller hockey. And my dad always says that he sucked because he didn't know how to stop. So he always just.
Oh, he did or Mark Madden?
No, my dad. He didn't know how to stop. So he just. Anytime he wanted to stop, he just ran over an opponent.
Bill's a threat in the open ice.
Bill was a threat. Bill was a threat in any sport. He was a 3-sport athlete.
Bill's a beast, man.
My dad played football, basketball, and baseball.
I never knew that. Good for him.
Yeah, no. So he played against Mark Madden's team, and Mark Madden were like trying to like touch the 18-year-old girls that used to go there, or like talk to them. And my dad's like, he's probably the biggest slime bag he's ever seen in his life. Funny story about Mark Madden.
Where's this story been all the years?
I mean, you asked.
Huh.
I saved it for the perfect moment.
I guess so. It's pretty cool.
It's not cool because Mark Madden's an asshole.
Well, yeah.
But my dad knows of Mark Madden. He hates Mark Madden.
Well, wait, don't we all?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was a great roller hockey player
That boy Bill.
back in his Clarion days.
Clarion.
Clarion. He went to Clarion.
Clarion University.
Yeah,
All right.
down in
That boy Bill.
PA. You know who also went to Clarion?
Oh,
It was our WWE wrestler, Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
I know Kurt Angle.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
I know of Kurt Angle. I don't know Kurt Angle.
Oh,
Not personally.
You met Kurt Angle?
No.
Back to free agency.
Yeah. Well, we got a good one here. We got legend James Ferrier.
He's probably the best Steelers free agent signing of all time.
Yeah. So if we were doing a ranking of,
Well, maybe Kevin Green. But
I'm too short.
Yeah.
Short of a stint. James Ferrier. If we were making a
Miles
list,
Jack might be on that list though shortly. If he stays.
that'd be nice. Be very nice.
If he stays.
If it stays. But yeah. I mean, if we were making a list of the actual like ranking free agent signings in Steeler history, pretty sure James Ferrier is the easy number one. And NFL did a list of like top 300 or top 100 free agent signings of all time, and he was like top 20 or something. So it's pretty good. But
Unfortunately, he's not a Hall of Famer though. He was not. He never reached that level.
I don't think he will be, but still a
He
very
never reached that level.
yeah, but still a very
He
very
was a
good
very
player.
good player, just not a Hall of Fame player.
So yeah, he spent 10 years in Pittsburgh. He was a Pro Bowler twice in 2004 and 2008, the last Super Bowl
I feel
year.
like that whole 2008 defense could have been a Pro Bowl team.
Easily. Although I only think like 3 of them were.
It's a 5-star.
3 or 4.
It's a 5-star matchup because they were in it.
Because they were in it. That's right. He was also first team All Pro in 2004. That same year, he was also, I don't know if you knew this or not, I found this pretty interesting.
Was he a defense player of the year candidate?
Runner up.
Oh.
Only behind Ed Reed, so he was second in the. Yeah. The second place for Defensive Player of the Year voting, which is good for you, James. 2-time Super Bowl champion, and was defensive captain for. I don't think his whole time, but almost his entire time. Pittsburgh. So.
Well, who else was the captain with the defense? Was Polamalu ever captain?
Maybe Casey Hampton might have been.
Casey Hampton was a captain. I think Polamalu was a captain.
That might have.
I know Harrison was never the captain.
He wasn't the captain now.
He was not that much of a.
Back in the glory days.
He wasn't like they. Like when people talk about that 2008 defense, they talk about Troy right away. So.
Troy or James, yeah.
Or Casey. Casey doesn't get.
He really doesn't. Well, I want to talk about him one day because I love Casey Hampton, but
why don't you have his jersey?
I haven't been able to find it. I looked for everyone's jersey.
It's hard to find a Casey Hampton jersey. Just like it was hard to find a Joe Hayden jersey.
Joe Hayden.
It was very hard to find a Joe Hayden jersey, but he's not on the team anymore. But like, when he was, it was very hard to find a Joe Hayden jersey.
I just look for everyone's just to see like what's on the market.
You can create your own jersey and use any of the players there.
Yeah, that's like expensive.
It's like $20 more. Yeah.
It's 150. Like these old Reebok jerseys, they're not the nicest, but
I like the Reebok jerseys.
I don't hate them. Like they're cheap. That's the thing. It's like
because they're made out of bad material.
Yeah,
and that's
well,
how
you could get the stitched ones, which would be more hot. These aren't.
Well, that's not the real one.
I mean, it's not fake, but it's not like the authentic. Like this replica.
Well, I miss the old Reebok jerseys.
You used to have a lot of Reebok jerseys back in the day. I remember.
Well, guess what? I used to have like 8 Troy Polamalu jerseys.
I know.
Because my mom used to get the ones from Kohl's and they would peel off, so I had to get a new Troy Polamalu jersey every year. Because they were only like $30. So
yeah,
I was getting
cheap.
I was getting a new Troy jersey like almost every year.
That time of year again.
And then eventually I did get like I had a James Harrison Sticks jersey though.
Yes, I remember.
It was the white Sticks jersey.
Yeah.
It was a youth medium, so obviously it doesn't fit me anymore.
Like 4th, 5th grade.
I think we donated it.
Yeah, I mean, these like I found the stitch ones out there, but if I'm buying so many, I just want to save money. So what I'll do is I'll get these ones. I'll get the patch. I'll get the patch sewn onto it.
Stitch the number in there. You can stitch it yourself.
You could. No, I can't because I almost failed home ec in 8th grade.
Did you?
Almost.
It was the easiest class in the world.
The cooking part was easy. The sewing part was not my thing.
All you had to do was press the pedal and it went.
I just stay after like 2 weeks to finish my project.
God, it's horrible.
Yeah. Miss Goss didn't like it very much.
I didn't like Miss Goss very much.
I didn't either. So
Why did we do home ec? Why did we have to do home ec?
I don't know. Really. Home ec and tech. We had to do tech too.
Oh, I sucked at tech.
Well, I failed tech.
Rest in peace, Mr. Cavelli.
Yes. I failed class in 8th grade.
Really? You
Failed
did?
8th grade tech.
Did I ever tell you that he accidentally gave me a 300 out of 30 before on an assignment, and I never corrected him?
Well, you didn't fail then, did you?
No.
No.
But he gave
I
me.
don't think so.
I never corrected him, and he never corrected it. I got a 300 out of 30.
Well, you sound like an overachiever then.
Well, I was a great overachiever. I hated tech though.
I did too.
That was a horrible class.
7th grade, I did fine. 8th grade, we did the car. I couldn't do the car for whatever reason.
My twin wheels wouldn't turn for the longest time.
I just didn't finish it. That's why.
How did you not finish it?
I don't know.
We had 8 weeks to do it.
I was on vacation for 2 weeks, but
I finished mine in like 3 weeks.
I don't know.
All you do was just spray paint it. Could you not spray paint it?
No, like I didn't even get to that point.
But are you dumb? All you had to do was chop, sand, and paint. That's all it was.
Not the.
Yeah.
No, there were two different. There was
He gave you a block of wood. All you had to do was carve it out.
that one I did. That was 7th grade.
That was
8th grade we had to do like the old time car or whatever with. I don't know what. Maybe you did something different, but
I was in Mr. Cavelli's class. I probably did the same. Were we in the same tech class?
No.
Oh no, I was in the tech class. I got shocked. Remember that I got electrocuted in the 8th grade tech class?
No, I don't remember.
I was
that.
electrocuted in that class.
Nice.
Cause Dasha,
Oh God.
she left the plug not plugged in fully. So Sam, she went to unplug it first, and she gets electrocuted. And me being the dumbass that I am, and me thinking that like women can't do anything right, I go up and go. Ah! I'm holding it for like 5 seconds, being shocked. And I let go, and I'm like, literally, I'm being shocked. And I'm holding it, and I finally let go, and I'm like, whoa.
Should have been like Marv and Home Alone 2.
It was pretty much like Marv.
Where you just hold it on and you just don't let go. And
I didn't. I don't know why I didn't let go, but I'm like holding on to it. I had to go to the nurse's office and like get everything checked. Mr. Cavelli like, yelled at me and saying after because he had to do like paperwork. He goes, "You know how much paperwork I have to do for you guys now? 2 pages of paperwork."
Wow, it's a lot.
Yeah, 2 whole pages. What to do? Man, we are off topic.
Considering nobody has probably knows what we're talking about in that case, yeah,
But it's still a funny story.
that's a good story. though.
That's
So if you like hearing about young children getting electrocuted in middle school, this is the place for you, I guess. So.
God, that was 7 years ago.
Yes, it was.
Doesn't that make me feel old?
Yeah, we are old, man.
Yeah, we're 20. Ooh, we're old.
Pretty old.
Oh yeah, that's old. You know,
Yeah.
maybe back in the 1400s, people died at 25. Then yeah, sure.
It's true. You know who else is old?
Who?
Doesn't look old. Next guy on our list.
Well, they are.
Not yet. Wearing his jersey.
Oh, James Harrison.
Because
No, James Harrison still looks like he's 30.
he could
He's
still.
built like he's 30.
James Harrison could easily still play. Probably give you 5 sacks in the season. Respectable number for
5 or 6 sacks, yeah.
for a guy like
Maybe,
him. Yeah.
maybe him and Alex Heist. Remember we thought James Harrison was coming back? Not this last
Yes, I
season,
do.
but the last season
Yes,
before
I do
that.
remember that.
Because he was being checked out by the Steelers doctor. So everyone's like, he's coming back!
He's doing it again.
Because Alex Highsmith wasn't doing great.
Yeah.
And
I
we
do
still
remember
got the
that.
3 though, so. But we needed depth. And someone thought James Harrison was going to come back. And he didn't.
All right, James. We still love you.
He went to the Patriots.
But it's James Harrison.
And he almost went to the Bengals.
I know. Not the best look, but he's still a Steeler. Legend. So, 5-time Pro Bowler.
I know his accolades, but he went to the Bengals and Patriots.
Don't care. Still a beast. 2-time first team All Pro, both the last 2 seasons we made the Super Bowl. He won NFL Defensive Player of the Year, 2008. He had the our second best play in Super Bowl history because the one that happened later in the game is
No.
the best.
No. The James Harrison interception is better than the other play.
You think it's better than Santonio's catch?
It takes a whole team to do what that whole play, and that's why it was a better play because it took the entire team. Every man on that Steelers defense ran down the field with James Harrison and was blocking somebody.
Fair point.
I think that's the most impressive play in NFL history, that they had the entire defense blocking somebody else. it gave James Harrison the opportunity to score that touchdown.
I mean, it's impressive too because he's a beast,
slow,
but he's not fast. And it was 100 yards.
And who was behind him screaming pass? It was Ike Taylor. He was screaming to pass it off to him. If he passed it off to Ike Taylor, easy touchdown.
It should be.
But,
I mean, you lose what, half a second for pitching it back. Other
but then James Harrison was the leading blocker then, so he was blocking somebody. You're gone.
Yeah.
I mean, that was still one of the most amazing. It's probably the most amazing play in NFL history.
I will never. I was in second. We were in second grade that year, and I remember that.
I mean, I remember a lot of that Super Bowl game. I remember crying when Larry Fitzgerald scored.
That was bad.
You were asleep.
No.
I thought you were asleep. Or is it the Packers one that you were asleep?
No, it was the AFC Championship against the Ravens. I fell asleep.
Ah.
But no, I remember the Super Bowls.
I remember.
But a lot of plays.
My brother, for some reason, my brother was in it. Like, this is when he wasn't not into sports anymore. My brother ran outside with pots and pans. Was hitting he was hitting a spoon with a pots and pan. I'm running around the house.
During what?
When the Steelers won the Super Bowl.
Oh, won.
Yeah, and my brother's running outside hitting a pot and pan. My dad's in the basement going, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I remember having my St. Antonio Holmes jersey on. That was my first jersey.
I will never forget my dad's reactions because when Larry Fitzgerald scored the touchdown, I started crying, and my dad goes, "I can't do this shit," and he goes down to the basement and starts watching the rest of the game because I was annoying him so much with my crying apparently. And then when the Steelers win, I can hear, "Yes, yes, yes."
Please let it happen again someday.
Oh my god, I need to have that reaction one day.
It's been 13 years.
It's been long.
13 years.
It's been some long times here. Not as long as how Bills fans have been waiting, but a long time.
Yeah, I can't imagine that. That's miserable.
At least I have some memories of winning a Super Bowl.
I mean, I was young, but I remember it.
Viking fans have some memories too of Blair Walsh missing a field goal,
Yeah.
22-yard field goal.
Yeah.
Actually, the Vikings were a good team though too.
They were good.
They could have made a run.
They just never did.
Yeah.
Oh well. You snooze, you lose.
Yeah. Fuck you, Bengals fans. You
Yeah.
lost too.
Yeah, you lost too. You'll never win.
God,
Knock
going
on
to the
wood.
Super Bowl and losing, you would never see me again.
Well, see, I mean, it happened before. Last time we were in the
Yeah,
Super
but I
Bowl,
wasn't
but I was
cognitive as much.
I was just too young.
To hide my face. I would hide my face from society. I would still be wearing my Steelers stuff every day though.
No, you'd never see me again. I'd move to.
Pittsburgh.
No, I don't know.
With
where
all the
I'd
other
go.
depressed Steelers fans.
I go to
Alaska.
Tasmania or something. Just
The French Maldives.
that's too nice. A lot of people vacation there.
It's too nice.
I didn't.
People would recognize me.
When I say middle of nowhere, I mean I'm just gonna move into
The
Katy.
Appalachian.
No, not outside the U.S. Can't say in the U.S. It's far, far away.
You're gonna move to Everest.
Yes,
You're gonna live at the top of Mount Everest.
I will
You
find.
have your little tiny TV. You're watching the next Steelers season.
It's like a mini campfire. I'm just huddled up.
And you have to crank the television to make it work. So you're cranking it while you're watching the Steelers game, going, "Oh, here we go, Ben!" No, not Ben, but
Probably be like.
Malik. Here we go, Malik.
Probably be like 3 quarters behind. I'm watching the first quarter when it's actually the fourth
Because you
quarter.
can't crank it fast enough.
Signal's pretty rough at the top of Everest. I'm watching with a Yeti though, so it's okay. I found the Yeti.
There's no Yetis.
The plot twist: I found the Yeti.
There are no Yetis in the world.
There is in this world.
Okay, you're also a Bigfoot believer while you're at it?
That is.
No.
You've not seen the Bigfoot statue in our front yard? It's pretty embarrassing.
I have never seen it actually, no.
Good. I don't like looking at it.
He does not actually believe in Bigfoot.
I don't know if he actually believes in him, but he owns a lot of Bigfoot
He likes the
stuff.
idea of Bigfoot?
Yes, he has about 3 or 4 Bigfoot shirts.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
People that believe Bigfoot is real. Ooh.
Yeah.
There are also people that believe that all those shows about catching Bigfoot is real.
Some people do.
Actually, they shoot a guy in a costume. We got Bigfoot! Oh, it's just a guy in a costume!
Like Scooby Doo. That's all it is.
Let's unmask this guy, see who it is.
No, it's just
It's just Ben Roethlisberger.
yeah. No. Now that's believable. 6'5", 240. Oh, Hey, it's Big Ben.
Oh, back when he had
He had
that
the beard.
whole ass beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be believable.
I believe that.
He was a mountain man.
You can convince me.
I won't shave this beard until I can throw an NFL pass again. You have no idea how happy I was watching that video. Oh, and then he made that documentary. That was a beautiful documentary.
Oh, that was well produced.
That's the first time I've ever seen Ben work out. 18 years of playing in the NFL. Like, first time I ever see him train.
All the training he needs is injuries build up. Then he plays.
Half the videos is just him like throwing a football to his kid. NFL pass.
5 yards. Go.
It was a Steelers playbook.
That's right.
It worked.
That's right. That's his game, man.
That was still such a hype video of him, Juju, James Conner, and Deontay. Was it Deontay there? No, it wasn't. That
Was it?
Deontay. Somebody else. It was James Washington, that's for sure. That was Ryan Switzer.
Oh God.
Ryan Switzer was there. That's before he got cut.
That's a 1 year wonder. Or was it?
He was there for a couple of years. He was never a one.
I only really saw him play 1 year.
He was Mr. Run Backwards.
Yeah.
Oh no, he was Mr. Sideline to sideline.
Sideways, cut back.
No, he was sideline to sideline. He would run from one sideline to the other one, not gain a yard. It was horrible.
He gained like 2 yards.
He was horrible.
We do another Ryan coming up on the list though. Ryan Clark. I forgot he made a Pro Bowl 1 year apparently.
He was not good.
I mean, it wasn't like
He had horrible ball cover skills.
it's,
But then he likes to talk at ESPN like he's better than everybody else. When he wasn't. He wasn't good.
he was
He was a
average.
fine safety.
Like,
He hit people hard.
well, that's what you like. That's what you want in your.
He was horrible at ball covering.
I mean,
Even though I firmly believe that if he was playing in that Denver game, the Steelers would have won.
yeah. What's that disease he had? That
He had sickle cell anemia.
yeah, that's what it is. He couldn't play in Denver.
Yeah.
'Cause
They
of
shot me in Denver.
the altitude. I mean, I don't know. I feel like he's worthy of.
They need a new stadium just out of Denver. They could be the Denver Broncos, just go to a different state. Leave Denver.
Be the Denver
A
Broncos.
team should not have home field advantage. If the Steelers were 12-4, a team should not be 9-7 and have home field. Stupid.
Remember when Marshawn Lynch had that beast quake run?
Yeah, the Seahawks were 8.
They were 7-9.
Yeah.
They won that game.
I'm dying. Oh, just choked.
Yeah.
Just choked my whole spit. Damn.
That's the play. That's just the playoff format.
Damn it. I'm dying.
Okay, you're good.
No.
No.
Arnold Palmer tried to kill me.
Water. Just
No.
drink water.
Gotta drink my Arnold Palmer half and half.
That's 99 cents. That's fine.
You know what?
Oh, damn.
Inflation might be going up, but Arizona will never leave their 99-cent can.
If that goes over $1, we will burn
Right.
this country to the ground.
Arizona should never go above $1.
Just like Air Force Ones, they raised the price from $90 to $100.
I didn't know that.
Why?
Well,
That's ridiculous.
you know why?
Well, I know why.
They didn't
but
have enough children in the sweatshops in China making the shoes, so that's why. Because the shoes are made for 25 cents, but they were raised for 30 cents. So they had to raise the wages of a Chinese child to 5 cents. Therefore, shoe went up $10 because
that one was
if
upset.
you raise the Chinese child's rate by 5 cents, the shoe goes up $10. So it's an obvious fact that if a child's getting paid more money by cents, the shoe goes up $10.
Outrageous.
Because it's Nike, but they believe in equality and integrity in the world, but they have children working in sweatshops for them. But we're not gonna say anything, but they have children working for them in sweatshops. Anyways,
Anyways,
it's like the Industrial Revolution of the United States, but it's fine.
you want to get to your guy now?
Yes, Maloney Moore,
Wally Moore, baby.
Super Bowl champ.
That's right.
That's all I have to say about it.
That's all I have to say about
He was a
Wally
beast. He was the reason the Steelers had a run game sometimes.
Moore. He
in
was a
those
good
games.
pass catcher.
He was better than freaking.
Better than Willie Parker or Mendenhall.
Was Mendenhall? Oh, Mendenhall was hurt that whole entire year.
What year?
2009.
2009.
Yeah,
he wasn't a starter.
He was drafted, got hurt.
He was drafted in 08. He didn't play because Willie Parker.
Oh, no. He was drafted in 08, got hurt in 08, and then played in 09.
Him and Willie Parker kind of both played in 09.
But Mendenhall was hurt the entire year, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, and then 2010 he was full-time starter.
We love Willie Parker.
We like Willie Parker more than we like for sure.
We love Mulalde more.
We do love Mulalde Moore. Shout out Mulalde Moore.
You know who we don't love? Fitzgerald Toussaint.
Yeah, that's right.
It was free.
We don't like Fitzgerald Toussaint. Because he did the same thing
How do
with
you
Sharp
fumble?
Mendenhall
How do you
did.
fumble?
You fumble the ball. 2 hands hold on to the ball.
How do you like? I just want a running back that doesn't fumble. And we had one for a while.
Too.
We had Najee for a while, and then he fumbled. The Chiefs game. That was a shock. That was a shock.
We were winning that game.
That was a shock.
It was very shock. We literally mentioned it.
Yeah,
before
like, this
halftime,
guy never
too.
fumbles. If he gives the ball, he won't turn the ball over, and we said that, and then 2 plays later, he fumbles.
It was a jinx.
Naj, we jinxed you.
Someone jinxed him. We got another running back that you like coming up here now.
How many of them?
No, this one you like.
DeMangelo.
DeMangelo Williams, man. What do you want to say about DeMangelo?
He was a great running back on the Panthers.
He was great on the
Came
Panthers.
to the Steelers when Le'Veon Bell couldn't stay off the weed.
Yeah.
Because, weed was, for some reason, more punishable than rape in the NFL.
Mhm.
Deshaun, I'm looking at you. But, yeah, Martavis Bryant got suspended for a while for weed. But Le'Veon Bell also got suspended for weed. Anyways, DeMangelo stepped up, got 100 yards in the Redskins game week 1. That was
Week
great.
1. That was good. Monday night.
Monday night, that's when Antonio Brown gave a couple croc shocks to the crowd.
Oh,
got
yeah.
flagged for it because he did 3 pumps.
Yeah.
Not 2 pumps, but 3 pumps.
2, not 2, 3.
Yeah, you gotta
Let's
do
make that clear.
You gotta do 3 pumps. If you do 2, it's fine. 3 pumps, no.
Yeah, too far. Too far.
That's just that. You know why it's 3 pumps? Because that's how long Roger Goodell can last. 3 pumps.
It's a PT show.
That's pretty good though.
That was funny.
It's only intentional celebration if Roger Goodell can't go longer than that.
Roger Goodell can't do very many things.
That's pretty good though.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
DeMangelo, yeah, he was good.
I'm going to be doing his touchdown celebration in
Yes,
flag
that's a
football
little
this
bit
year.
celebration.
Anytime I score a touchdown, I'll be doing the D'Angelo Williams.
There you
Just
go.
a little bow.
Nice. Nothing too over the top.
Very simple, very casual.
If Kevin Wang flags for that, then we're gonna have an issue.
Me and Kevin Wayne are going to throw down.
That's what you heard it here first, Kevin. If Roz is listening to this, we did not say anything about Kevin Wang. So yeah. We're well behaved flag football team.
No, we're not.
No taunting.
Ian's going to yell.
Ian's gonna yell.
I can't wait for the day that Ian yells.
You know who's gonna get flagged. Ryan's gonna get flagged. It's gonna cost us a lot of trouble.
Holding.
Well, now he's not playing on the line.
He holds on corner.
That's true.
He was holding me and you.
Yeah, he holds everyone. You're right. Yeah.
We'll move on.
Okay. Speaking of corners, we
Joe Hayden.
have 2 guys left on the list. Joe Hayden is the next one up. No longer a Steeler,
That's sad.
but
Kind of, he was old. And slow.
he's getting up there in age a little
Ahkello
bit.
Witherspoon finally
Finally
signed that contract.
re-signed.
Thank God.
New generation.
He is really good.
We were happy to have him back.
He's a great player.
Joe Hayden, he made the Pro Bowl 3 years ago now, I guess.
Yeah.
His numbers weren't really too great, but he was reliable. I mean, it's better than having Artie Burns and Ross Cockrell.
Hey, Ross Cockrell's still in the league somehow. So is Artie, actually.
I know.
You know,
They
Artie
both-
Burns signed with the Seahawks.
Oh, he was on the Bears last year,
Yeah,
right?
he's on the
And Ross
Seahawks.
Cockrell was with the Bucks.
Still in the Bucks.
Still on the Bucks. Those were our starting cornerbacks for a little time.
Who else was there? There was someone else there, too. Oh, we had Antoine Blake. You didn't put Antoine Blake on this list! I'm gonna kill you!
Was he a free agent?
Yeah!
That's a shame.
Why is Antoine not on this list? Antoine Blake!
Because he
Let me
sucked.
tell you about him.
Because he sucked.
He was a
He
great
had one good pick.
No, he had the most picks that year.
That's not saying much.
Still. He was
All right, plead your case for
he,
Antoine Blake.
he was the worst best corner I ever watched in my life. Because I got so mad at
He was
him.
a safety
But they-
slash corner.
But then he made so many different. He got so many picks for being so bad. I love the guy.
He had a pick six.
Willie Gay was the same way. He got a lot of pick sixes. He was horrible at coverage, though.
Mr. Pick Six, that's his name.
Yeah, too bad he sucked at coverage.
Yeah.
Love him, though.
Yeah.
I love Antoine Blake.
I know you do. I love Antoine Blake 2.0.
He is. And
The
Killer
better Antoine Blake.
He really is. But Killer Witherspoon really is Antoine Blake.
Oh, I know.
He embodies him in so many ways.
But he's actually decent.
Oh,
Better than
he was,
Antoine Blake
he wasn't-
1.0.
He wasn't very good in the first half of the season.
No. Yeah.
That's why I called him Antoine Blake 2.0, because he did better at the end of the season. Just like Antoine Blake.
He just needs to run faster.
Oh,
That's all he's got to do.
He's so slow.
Do some sprints.
The least, like, I don't want to see the offense. This year, I don't want to see the offense.
Yeah, we never do, but we really
If the
don't.
Steelers get Tyrann Mathieu, it's going to happen.
I better knock on wood.
They're going to be the best defense in the NFL.
I agree.
I never want to see the offense on the field, ever.
Yeah.
60 minutes, defense versus offense. Let's see if our defense scores more points than
Oh,
the opponent's offense.
Then the opponent's off.
Yeah. Let's see if our defense can play for 60 minutes holding the entire offense.
I mean, you get a TJ Watt strip sack return for a fumble every now and then. You get a make a pick six. You get Miles Jack fumble recovery.
You get a block punt sometimes.
Block punt from Miles Killebrew.
Block field goal.
Block
when,
field goal.
You know,
from
when Joe Hayden
not
didn't
Joe
jump
Hayden.
off sides.
Cam Sutton will block field goal. There you go.
Ha!
Levi Wallace, he'll block field goal.
He's not on special teams. He's not tall enough to be on special teams.
Fine, we'll get a pick six.
You know, Joe Hayden wasn't offsides, by the way.
Oh, I know. It's been, 100 something days
That
since
was
Joe Hayden didn't jump
a
offsides?
10-point switch in the game.
It was. That was
It's a tie game. No, the Steelers were winning if they don't do that.
that was the game we traumatized a child. Our poor neighbor.
He was kind of annoying.
Yeah, well, he's also part Bills fan now. So,
Yeah, he's even more annoying now.
no respect.
We really did traumatize the kid.
We did. I slammed that yoga mat. I broke my total bracelet.
Oh my god, yeah.
Shattered to pieces.
That
That
was-
ruined my day.
That was a rough game.
He walked upstairs and never came back.
Yeah, because Dave asked him, "Where are you going?" He goes, "I'm not coming back down here." And so us we just continue to watch the game. I think Dave had the play of the year though.
Oh,
Max Ceiling
yeah, we mentioned that. I think in the first episode, right?
took a life that day.
Yeah.
Max Ceiling took a life that day.
Smashed his head in the ceiling.
Actually, we've traumatized 2 children in this basement.
Oh,
Well, we probably shouldn't say that. We probably shouldn't say we traumatized children.
we don't really. They get in their heads too.
No, it sounds really horrible that we say we traumatized. We're gonna change the wording here. We scarred a child for life. No, that's even worse.
I mean, you have to understand, for a passionate Steelers fan,
a Sunday afternoon or night game in this basement is very hostile territory.
it is. I mean, it's normal for us. That's just what we do.
Because we're just feeding off each other's negative.
Most
We're just feeding off each other's toxic Steelers energy here.
people, they just don't understand. They just don't get it.
It's just toxic energy
It's
coming
that
out of this
simple.
basement.
I-
Like, even when your mom comes down, she goes passing through because she just does not want to be in the middle of any
she
of the
doesn't want
hospital.
something flying at her.
Especially that yoga mat. That yoga
No,
that yoga mat seemed worse than days. That the elliptical has been broken for a day.
No, it hasn't.
Remember when I broke the elliptical?
What
I
did you do
took
to the elliptical.
I took it off the track by accident.
I don't remember
I
that.
had
Was
to-
that? Was
yeah, I
that
put
the
it back
season
on.
before? Was that last year?
It was something.
Maybe.
I put it back on the track though. My toe started bleeding.
Oh, I kicked it.
Yeah, you kicked the elliptical. And
I
your
don't
toe
know why I
started bleeding.
kicked an elliptical. That wasn't a good idea.
You were stupid as fuck. XY.
That hurt.
Yeah,
That was
and then
pretty painful.
and then there's blood going. There was blood, and then Dave's blood got on my phone.
Well, Dave's incident looked like there was an actual murder scene down here. Like there's blood on the stairs, there was blood on the couch,
There's blood on my
all over the
phone.
floor, there's blood on your phone.
I needed to disinfect that one right away. I'm like, we need disinfectant wipes now.
Right side though, we won that game. So who cares?
Barely.
Who cares?
Barely. I mean, literally, there's been bloodshed. There's been bloodshed in both basements.
Yes, there has.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's violent. It's alright though. I'm excited to
Excited for next season.
next season.
So excited for next season.
I can't stream the games on YouTube because of copyrights. So I can't just go on YouTube and tilt the camera towards TV, but
Film us.
we can stream our reactions. I think.
I feel like we shouldn't.
Why?
we see some horrible things sometimes.
Well, it's funny though.
No.
It's pretty funny.
Sometimes we say some pretty horrible things.
Maybe Ravens week. We might have to leave that alone.
I mean, I threatened death to referees. We have threatened to be sideline reporters and no.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Maybe that is a bad idea.
Yeah, we have said some horrible things in this basement.
Yeah.
Final free agent, Joe Hayden.
No, there's one more actually. I guess.
Oh, Miles Jack, Joe Hayden,
No, it's who did I put on
James
here?
Daniels.
Tyson Alualu.
Oh, Tyson. How could I forget? Former first-round pick.
Former first-round pick.
Remember in 2000 when the Steelers defense was really good?
Yes,
And a couple of years ago when Duck was the quarterback?
I do.
All 11 players were former first-round picks.
And nobody was hurt that year. I don't think. Really.
And no one on the defense got hurt.
At least for a.
Well, Devin Bush got hurt by the end of the year.
Yeah, but that's
Thanks,
Devin
Devin.
Bush.
Thanks, Devin. That was when Devin Bush was good, though.
It was better.
And then ACL injury tormented him last week. Maybe he'll be better this year with Brian Flores. And Miles Jack.
You can only hope. You would think. You would think.
I'm kind of hoping. You know what I'm kind of hoping for? It's weird. I'm hoping the Steelers get Joe Show back. Like a really cheap contract.
If it's for a cheap contract, then sure, I'm all for it.
$3-4 million
Not
contract.
for $8 million. So
I have a $2-3-4 million contract. Get Joe Show back. We have 3 good linebackers. We don't have to see.
You can love
We don't have
that.
to see Robert Spillane ever again.
Marcus
He's
Allen.
no longer Bob Spokane. He's
No.
Robert Spillane.
He was Bob Spokane really for only 2 plays.
Derrick Henry.
And
Yeah, pick 6.
yeah, that's it.
He's Bob Spokane, but now he's Robert Spillane.
Yeah, but so we again.
They definitely see some insight on everything.
That's
He
right.
talks about some random shit today.
Little more random stuff today, but
Random stuff every week.
it's little.
You never know what tangent I could go on.
That's true.
Or you.
Partial history lesson the other day.
Partial history, partial my father.
That was
Like-
cool. That was a cool history. That was the best history lesson of the day.
Yeah, or just my dad screaming yes in the basement, or hostile territory, us traumatizing children by watching Steeler games.
A lot of hostility.
There's always hostility in this
Yeah,
basement.
it's a given.
There's been a lot of bloodshed in this basement.
Whatever, or the other basement, whatever basement we're in.
And then
It's,
there's a hole in my basement when I ran through a wall. That's
Yeah.
a story for a different day.
well, that basement's really seen some.
Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah.
That was a Christmas game.
So that
We'll talk
basement,
about that a different day.
that basement has about 8 years worth of stuff. We're only year 3 at
You
this.
threw that football at the cabinet. You broke the drawer.
Oh, I
right
broke
off.
the cabinet. Yeah,
My mom just.
that was the best spiral I've ever thrown.
I mean, you threw it perfectly right at that cabinet. The cabinet door. It was so funny because the cabinet door just goes and just falls over. And I'm just like, how the fuck did he do that? And my mom goes, Jacob, how'd you break this cabinet? And I go, I don't know. It was me.
Who did it, Joseph?
I didn't say.
Bill?
I didn't say who did it. I just said the cabinet's broke. I don't know who did it.
Blame it on Bill. Shut up, Pam.
Oh man, those Steeler games sometimes are so
I
good.
miss Bill's one-liners. Best in the business. But
Oh, he's one. Well, now he just watches. Now he watches the game, but we'll be on ESPN. So he'll be on ESPN watching the game. So he'll be watching that game, and then because it will always be ahead because it's on Sunday Ticket.
Yeah.
So if it's something good's about to happen, he goes, looks right at the phone, and he goes, yes. And my mom goes, damn it, Bill. He goes, I need to know. I need to know what happened.
Bill's a treasure. But there's your rant for today.
There's a rant every day.
Yeah, at this point, we're a little unpredictable, but that's okay.
It's better to be unpredictable than predictable.
That's right. But
Especially for a flag football team.
it's true.
Maybe we should just call plays, but we should have Uzi just run around in circles.
Nobody sees him ever.
I lost track in so many times.
I lose him. He doesn't say anything. He just runs around. You're like, oh, where is this kid?
Oh, when I'm covering him and he's running around in circles, like I can't do this anymore because no one's rushing Joe, so he's running around in circles.
Thankfully, you get to play on his team.
Thankfully, I don't have to cover anybody. I I get to do my own zone thing.
That's true.
I'm very happy about that. You have no idea how happy I am about that. Me having my own little zone.
You know how happy I am to play? We're going to be the 08 Steelers out on defense.
Except we have Ryan. I'm kidding.
Alright, Ryan can be,
Ryan could be Ike Taylor.
Sure, that might be a little generous.
Ike Taylor talked a lot of shit. Ryan talks a
Yeah,
lot.
but Ike Taylor was decent.
Oh! Oh, jeez.
Ryan, he can be, Brian McFadden.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, that's perfect. That is a
And I was not a big fan of Brian McFadden.
We're feeling it now. Like a Mal.
He's a nice guy, just wasn't the best cover corner.
We have a good corner in Nate Lamana. So we're in there.
Yeah, we're good. Our defense is gonna be good. So
We have some good pass rushers with,
Oh, yeah.
with Jaden.
we got
James
Big
are-
Hog, baby. What more do you need?
Yep.
Yep. All right. On that note, next couple weeks we got coming up. We're gonna do a little more history themed episodes related to the draft, though. So
Yeah, and then we'll do the actual draft episode.
yes,
So that'll be
That'll be the week.
that'll be the podcast for the week.
that'll be the week of the draft.
We'll have Joe and Ian on
We'll have
here.
a couple of special guests.
They'll be talking shit about the Steelers the entire time. It's whatever. We'll get Skip a week with us.
Yeah, if they come on my show and they trash that team, I will not upload.
It's a 3-hour episode.
Don't care.
We have 3 hours.
It'll be for nothing then.
Jesus, I'm not talking for 3 hours for nothing.
You better tell them to shut their mouths.
We can just blur out their speeches.
I don't think I can figure that out. I'm not. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah. So we got another couple episodes planned for you guys, and then
The draft.
the draft will be here.
Will they
And
get Malik Willis or Kenny Pickett?
let's hope
Or
soon
Matt
enough.
Corral. Or Desmond Ritter. Or Sam Howell. Who else is there? Oh, who's that other guy? Carson Strong.
Carson Strong. Yeah. Doesn't float my boat.
No, Carson Strong's not very good.
But
He's a 6-round. He's a 6-round QB.
yeah, we don't need that.
Maybe the
We don't
Steelers
want
draft.
that.
Maybe the Steelers draft 2 quarterbacks, like the Redskins did.
Redskins, not the Commanders.
Well, it
Redskins.
was the Redskins when they drafted RG3 and then Kirk Cousins.
No, I'm just making a point. Indians, not Guardians.
Indians,
Difference.
Indians not Guardians. Redskins not football. Commanders.
I mean, Commanders, it's all right.
I'll call them the football team before I call them Commanders. To be honest.
Football team's stupid. Took them 2 years. I couldn't figure out a name in 2 years.
Where's Dan Schneider? What do you expect from Dan Schneider?
Apparently not much.
Well, he's a rapist, so. Non-disclosures here and there.
Okay. Next week, draft.
Draft preview.
No, that's a couple weeks.
Why don't we do the draft preview first?
We want to do it the week of the draft.
We're doing the week of the draft.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
As it gets closer. So next couple of episodes, haven't decided what order yet, but we'll do a best draft.
Should we do the draft preview before we do the draft classes of the Steelers?
No.
What the?
Should do the draft preview the week of the draft.
Okay,
We'll see what it gets.
Whatever.
Do best draft classes in Steelers history and best single draft steals in
TJ Watt.
Steelers history. Yeah.
He's a first round pick by TJ Watt.
Don't care. It's a late first round pick.
Antonio Brown. Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Save for the episode, pal.
Ben Roethlisberger was a Steelers draft.
Yes. Yeah, so that'll be the laydown for the next couple weeks. Thanks again for listening, and
Let's go Bucks.
go Steelers.